Awakening and Rediscovery, December 2019. In December 2019, in the lazy stupor week of between Christmas and New Year's, I had returned home after my job and had eaten dinner and settled in bed to watch videos until I fell asleep. While surfing to find something to grab my interest, I found a video of the Joe Rogan Experience that featured Graham Hancock and Randall Carlson as the guests. Hancock and Carlson were discussing geology and archaeology behind their theory. There had been a very old, quote, advanced civilization from North America that had been destroyed by a cataclysmic meteor or comet impact around 12,000 years ago. They presented some compelling evidence but stated, quote, mainstream scholars were still afraid to approach the ideas they were presenting. As Hancock was musing at one point of what a, quote, smoking gun for their theory would look like, he said something along the lines of that if they could find a prominent repeating symbol or artifact that all over North America and possibly surrounding areas, they would have a good foothold to begin further research. Just as he said this, my brain, which was already half in the dream time, clicked back on and I had their answer. The turtle men or hunchback myth. It is found all over North and Central America and the Caribbean. I have it tattooed on my chest, and I have a stone rubbing of it with a Peterborough, Ontario site on the wall above my bed. The Turtleman Hunchback lift, no matter where it is found, is strikingly similar. The head has a chest, the figure is never fully upright, and the figure always has a prominent erection. Sometimes the figure holds a staff, other times it appears to be playing a kind of flute of some kind. This Turtleman Hunchback lift has actually a popular culture. The celebrated Kokopelli Zojipelli is the southwestern desert people's version of it. Although it is usually not popular depictions, the phallus is removed, and the figure is usually wearing a kilt of sorts. The crest is also usually exaggerated into an antennae or mohawk hairstyle. With this idea in my head, I went to sleep and continued thinking about it the next day. I started researching just how widespread the character was, and if anyone else had been down this road before me. Each find or bit of information I got sent me down an increasingly complex set of rabbit holes. Yes, the people had seen the Turtleman glyph, thought it was remarkable, but beyond mapping them out, no one had ever put too much thought into it. As I continued searching, I became more and more excited, and had to keep diverting into more and more Pleistocene biology, geology, archaeology, anthropology. The forced lockdowns during the gross panic of the Wu flu during the spring and summer of 2020 gave me ample time to pursue my passion in this subject. What you are reading is the second presentation of what I have found and synthesized. There is an extensive bibliography at the end of this volume, so you too can dig into this material and continue the journey. This is our journey. It does not belong to just one person or demographic. I am not an archaeologist or an anthropologist, nor have I done any digging or finds on my own. I have created this synthesis by using already published and accepted sources, while I provide the resources I used, which were most helpful. I wish to state the conclusions in this volume are completely my own. This will be much debate going forward on these ideas and should be welcomed.